Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to Ocean View Family Speedway here in the beautiful Wanganui for the 2020 New Zealand Superstock Championships, proudly brought to you by Elite Mechanical. I'm Billy Hickey. Thank you very much for joining us from wherever you are, around the country, around the world, or even here at the track. We've got a fantastic crowd behind us here. Graham Minty Mead alongside me. Minty, oh, this is going to be amazing.
Look, it doesn't get any better than Superstock teams racing. Our Superstock racing, it's a national final. It's a tight little angry track. 344 metres long. It's the smallest track that a New Zealand Superstock title will take place on. Angry first corner, vicious, it's hard, the wall's unforgiving, things go inside out, sub down. I'm just excited.
Well, 116 cars. I've had many people asking me today, who do you think is going to win? Oh, it's going to be one of them. Have you got a pick, Minty?
Look, I'll tell you tonight after we've qualified, and then we'll have 26 cars or 25, and then I still probably won't be able to tell you. It's an unforgiving track, it's a fast track, it's a driver's track, it balances out horsepowers. We've got a range of quad cam Toyotas, quad cam Nissans, pushrod Chevs and Fords, a V6, a couple of NASCAR V6s, but it's a track that equalises all the speed that's going on. It brings things back together, and it's a driver's track. It's a good drivey surface. It's about setup, it's about poise, and it's about probably 90% luck.
90% luck, definitely. That other 10%, we'll leave it for the drivers. Look, Minty, we've got a class field of Superstocks here. We've got the 1NZ Jason Long, we've got 2NZ Peter Rees, 3NZ Simon Joblin. There is a huge field of Superstocks here. Plus, you've got former champions, and you've got Simon Joblin, you've got former 2NZs, 3NZs, a class field of drivers.
Yeah, you have, but if you go into history, the last three winners at Wanganui have been Charlie Bernstein, Lyle Rumney and Kyle Fraser. And the previous 3 years before they've become New Zealand champions, they haven't featured on a North Island or a Grand Prix or a South Island or a New Zealand podium at all. They've come to Wanganui and they've won from nothing, for the want of a better word. No podiums. And then prior to that, Kyle Fraser had a couple afterwards. So Wanganui, again, you're not looking for your favourites. I'd be looking for an outsider, and that's going to be my pick. And tomorrow, when I know who's qualified, that's when I might put something on the line and say this is us. Down here with Jared Wade, past New Zealand champion, 1NZ. Couple of haircuts ago, Jared, still doing it, the 85k. You're just looking at grid jaws, you're happy?
Yeah, I am, mate. Grid 7 for the first one's pretty good, you know. She's a freight line in the first corner here, so if we get around there, we'll be doing pretty good.
You're happy with the car, the way it's been going, the setup, the changes and the things you've been getting out of it this year?
Yeah, we were down here on the 21st of December for their last official meeting here, and we had a good run, so we went home pretty happy with that, and we haven't changed anything on the car, so hopefully she just holds together and does the job tonight.
Jared, tyre compounds, can you change the right rear compounds, or they are pretty much, you've got different tyres on the rear, different types of Hoosiers. What's the reason for that?
No, it's just, obviously you can run a softer tyre on the front, and you can't put that onto the left rear, but right rear's all the same. It's just a matter of stagger sizes and what sizes the tyres come in. I personally myself don't really bother with the staggers too much, and I find it pretty good that we can only run one tyre. Previously running midget cars, there's too much choice, and to be honest, you get a little bit lost on the night, so I'm happy with the compounds that they use.
Jared, a very tight track, 344 metres. It's the littlest track that Superstocks will do a season on. Does that change your driving style?
Yeah, it does. It's a little bullring, and I guess you just got to go and see anything like tonight, like a normal meeting, and just push as hard as you can. So plenty of bumpers. If you manage to make it through to tomorrow night in the final, she's going to be pretty interesting if you're up on points, because it's pretty hard to run from anyone here. So yeah, anyone who's come along tonight, it's going to be well entertained in some Superstock racing over the weekend.
When you won your New Zealand title, you were the youngest champion. That's a couple of haircuts ago, but you're still doing it.
Yeah, that was ages ago, mate. But yeah, we still enjoy it, and the buzz of trying to qualify is always the hardest thing. And yeah, we still enjoy doing it. So I think, 16 years on or something like that, we're still loving it. So that's why we're here.
Who are the guys behind you supporting with your sponsors?
We've got a big group of sponsors, but tonight we've got Ingham Automotive. We're running their body kit with Mickey Thompson and Duracell. They're also associate sponsors, so we're running their kit this weekend.
How many of your crew have you got with you tonight?
Over the two cars, we're running probably a good 18 odd crew members, so it makes it hard getting those little crew, those pit bands to try and get in. So yeah, we've got a massive crew, but hey, you need them. Two cars, it gets pretty busy. So
go down, sit in the car, get the dry mouth, get the belts on, and go racing, eh?
Hey, we can't wait. We've been waiting around for a good 5 hours, so let's get into it.
Good luck, mate.
Thanks very much.
Alrighty, I'm here with the 471k Benji Snedden. Just quickly, we apologise about the wobbly camera there. We've got a bit of wind going on here, but I've got the 471k Benji Snedden with a red Waka hat. What's going on?
I'm part of the Red Walker Motorsport now, so been called out, old Wayne. So he's pretty keen to have me on board. So we'll just change the livery kit after this weekend, and see where we get to from there.
He is actually joking. Jordan Deere chucked it on his head. We'll catch up with him after. Look, Benji, it's been a really impressive year for you and the team. Of course, you're the current World 240s champion. You've brought together the Kiki Kings. You've got Asher Rees on board. So it's been really good. You guys must be feeling really good about this weekend. Yeah, no, we definitely are. We're fairly confident. We've got 3 good cars, 3 good drivers. So overall with the team, we just need to go out there and stay focused. Keep the mind in the game and then just consistently finish, So, and take it from there. You guys have obviously had a really good run here. You came here before Christmas and tested out the track. Everything went okay? Yeah, no, good. We've had a couple of runs each. Overall the cars are set up and going quick, and obviously Ash has shown a bit of a statement with his one, so got to put the laps together, so yeah, it's good. Must say, mate, those cars look fantastic, and you've got fantastic sponsors on board as well. Who are they? We've got Porter Group on board, RDL Group, Baker Group. There's a few groups. We've got Team Ledger from Harcourts, B&T, and there's a couple more that are sort of out there. Carlstein Fusion, and who else? We got Hartley, Rees Race Cars. So they support us, and obviously we continue to give the sport back. So it works well. Well, fantastic, mate. We look forward to seeing what you guys can do out there this weekend. Best of luck. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Alrighty, we'll head over and we'll just catch up with Jordan Deere, who's the current, who's Benji Snedden's new teammate coming here, Jordan. Now, obviously, a very hectic off-season for you, but we won't talk about that. You're here at Wanganui for the New Zealand Superstock Champs, mate. You're proven. You've had a 2NZ, you've had a 3NZ. You must be feeling good about this. Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome place to race here at Ocean View Speedway. I've raced here a lot over the years, and I've had some good luck and some bad luck. So, fingers crossed that I can have a good roll of the dice this weekend, and who knows, maybe finally tick off that I don't want to say it, but last piece of the puzzle. Don't jinx yourself, mate. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Now, tell us about your season so far. Obviously, you guys, the Red Walker team, was just a little bit late to getting out there and having a bit of a run. Has it been all good for you so far? Obviously, cars are looking fantastic. Yeah, we were a bit late this year with our new engine, so my car's been great. I've done about 3 meetings, ended up second at the Manawa 2s, lost a run off to Simon Joblin. I was happy with that, and we had a run over here last week, and the car went really well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight. And what do you think about this place? Obviously, Wanganui is tight. It's a little bit like Woodford Glen last season in a way, except it's just the other way around. How do you approach that as a driver in a machine like this? Yeah, it's always tough with that first corner. Everyone knows what's going to happen in there. There's going to be a squeeze, someone's going to be unlucky, and you just got to hope it's not you. And you got to stay sharp, I guess, and just stay aware and do as much as you can to stay out of the carnage. Righty, we'll let you get out on track and soak up the fans and all that out on the track for the Grand Parade. So best of luck this weekend, Jordan. Cheers, Billy. Thank you. Speedway New Zealand. It's got a nice badge you've got on your Bill Clarkson Jr. What's that mean when you're wearing a shirt like this? So I'm the head referee, and I'm part of the head officials group. So there's Mike Miller, who's a steward, head steward, and Kevin Simonson, who's the head technical. So all 3 of us are here tonight, just overseeing the officials on the meeting and just making sure everything ticks along nicely. Bill, what are you looking for? The red lights, the hitting, the off the grass, all those sorts of things. Is that what your crew's been briefed on? Yeah, so the senior referee for the meeting is Mark Windelborn from Nelson, and he's addressed the drivers in regards to red light stoppages, pole lines gaining advantage, and a few other bits and pieces. So it's just business as usual. It's just another race meeting, but with a bigger prize on it. Now, they've all got earpieces in, so you can communicate to them? That's correct. It's compulsory to have driver radios, and we can communicate through the referee's box to the drivers. Not during a green light period. We don't talk to them during that, but obviously on the red lights we can move cars around and such. So how big is your team of eyes out here? Tonight we've got 7 referees, including myself. We've got the local Wanganui referee team, and we also have some from Stratford as well. So we've got 4 spotters outside, and the rest of them are in the box and dealing with other issues. Well, the main thing is we just don't really want to see you tonight because there's nothing for you to do, is there? Well, that's true. When we addressed that at the drivers' briefing, it's not about the referees or the officials, it's about the drivers tonight. It's their championship, and we need to make them shine so the spectators get an outstanding championship. Hey, Bill, thanks for your time. No stress on, no pressure, no anything else, but have some fun up there, eh? It's going to be a great night. Thanks, Minnie. Down here in the pits with Damien Hill, the 81R based out of Rotorua.
Damien, tough old track down here in Wanganui, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a bit like at home, in a tight corner and a big long sweeping corner. But hey, we're here to give it a go.
What have you done different to your car from home at Rotorua to come down here to Wanganui?
Nothing. Change the gears, mate. That's it.
What have your grids you've picked?
I got 16, 4 and 17.
16 off the back, you happy at that with these first corner things?
I'd like to be a little bit further back, but hey, the way I look at it is I got 2 mid-pack starts, so if I can make my gains up from there, we're looking good.
Damien, your car, you're happy with how it's been going? You're comfortable with what you're getting out of it?
Yeah, we're still experimenting, but we're getting there, and it's getting faster and faster every time I skid it, so we're happy.
What's the power plant underneath the bonnet?
Toyota V8.
And who built that for you?
Originally Darren Watkins, and then we had it refreshed by ST Automotive in Cambridge.
So tell me about your sponsors and who gets you here.
Salter Cartage, Wholesale Tyres, Heinz, Hawker Trucks, Link. Yeah, that's about it, really. Mum, Dad.
And who's your crew? It really is just mum and dad and you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just, Mum, Dad, my brother helps out every now and again. Mrs., my oldest brother's here now, and yeah.
You heard that Kendall Ashton nicked the Huntley rep got off you too?
Yeah, I did actually. I got to come over and give that another crack, I think.
Hey, good luck out there, mate. Have some fun.
Cool, cheers, Minty.
The St Nicholas is a familiar sight around Bluff as she steams out to capture Can-Do Fishing's famous Bluff kinner. Once caught, the kinner is brought back to the purpose-built factory in Bluff where it is processed, packed and shipped fresh to you. But that's not all that Can-Do Fishing can do for you. Try some of their green-bone fish or delicious power products and you will soon see why seafood from the Bluff is world famous. So head to your local fish market or supermarket and ask for Can-Do Fishing kinner, fish or power. Can-Do Fishing, there's nothing we can't do for you.
Situated just 1.5 hours drive from Christchurch is Hanmer Springs, a small alpine village that has everything for the adventurer or for someone looking to relax. Stay a while and enjoy a bike ride through the numerous bush tracks, or relax in the famous hot pools. Take the whole family and let the kids take on the many attractions on offer. And to top off your stay, book now with Hanmer Holiday Homes, where there's a budget and accommodation to suit everyone. Call now.
Alrighty, Minty, we've been out there, we've spoken to quite a few drivers, they're all happy, they're all excited, they're rearing to go, mate. What do you reckon?
Look, it's just, the feeling's good. They just want to go racing. They've been here all day. Some last night, they sit around, they sit in the heat, they wait, they get fidgety, they get all sorts of stuff. They want to go racing, and all of them are the same thing. It's some luck, it's a lottery, it's going to come out of that first corner. But this is what it's all about. It's a national title, it's an evener. It's everyone's on the same boat right now, and that boat is the first corner, 1 and 2.
Can you tell us about the mood down there? I've been up here, you've been down at the bottom there. Can you just tell us about the mood down there? It must be quite different.
No, look, it's a typical New Zealand title. They're not saying much, they're not giving anything away. There's a few talking to each other, but look, they're excited. They'll get all stupid later on when it's qualifying for tomorrow night, but right now it's just nervous energy. They want to go racing. They can't control what's going to go happening in front of them. Their cars are right, they're right, everything's good about it, but that first corner, or the first 15 corners if you want to go that way, it's going to start to erupt, and it's going to be push shove. It's going to be some luck, it's going to be some love, it's going to be some mates, but to be honest, may the best person, man or woman, win.
Man or woman, that's the beauty of it. We've got, is it just one female driver out there this weekend?
Yeah, Rebecca Barr, we interviewed her, and yeah, she's excited. She just loves going out racing, and I think that's the passion we've got. Superstock racing is as good as it gets. It's mind-blowing. The cars are at 1.5 tonne, 500 horsepower. Let's go and do it with 25 cars pouring into a corner. Doesn't that just excite you?
Oh, it excites me, Minty. Look at you, you're off the charts. Graham Minty Mead's off the charts. Look, myself and Minty will be bringing you all of the action from here in pit lane, along with our guys upstairs. Tony, have you got me up there?
Yep, certainly have, Billy. Yeah, and just to add what Minty was saying about Rebecca Barr, I think it's just awesome that she just goes out and races everybody on an equal footing. There's no big pardons given. She teams races now. And in that, the first teams race for the Manawatu Mustangs last year against Auckland, she gave Ron Tai one heck of a serve. And she knows she'll get that back sometime, but she just goes out there and takes it, and it's absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely right, Tony. Look, we've got a huge field of Superstocks here, 116 Superstocks. We're about to go racing. Just want to say a huge congratulations to you and the club for putting together such a fantastic event. Well done.
So the pace suit's going to pull off, and then they will be in the hands of the starter. He'll get the call from upstairs. The green flag will drop, and they will go racing, and they're away, and it's going to be 4 Pete Shadows. Just keeps away from 28 is Blair Eulenberg. Kerry Remnant's right in there. Already they get squeezed out. The first 5 or 6 cars get through. 47B, Zach Glennie, he's been left behind, pointed into the wall. Hopefully he can get going again. Yes, he does. So it's 7W, Shane Davis has got to the front. And look at Jared Wade coming through the pack. He pushes Eulenberg out of the way into second. Eulenberg bounces out, hits the wall, comes back. Kerry Remnant, 19M in 4th place. Then 34, Rebecca Barr. 15, Josh Prentice. 218, Aaron Alderton. Aaron Jurgens just locking horns with 33S. Logan Sharp, but they both get going off. 7W, Shane Davis gets turned around. So does 15W, Josh Prentice. And it's Jared Wade out in the lead. 85K, past New Zealand champion. Been to this track a couple of times this season. He's really got that car dialed in. 19M, Kerry Remnant's in 2nd place. 28M, Blair Eulenberg in 3rd. Then we go back to Rebecca Barr, 218, Aaron Alderton, 69, Todd O'Donnell. Here comes Jason Long from a little bit back in the field. He's up to 7th place already. 4 laps gone, still 11 to go. 15 lap races tonight. Oh, the 19S of Daryl Roper rides over the front of 4 Pete Shadows. Ace sideways to the wall. He gets going though. No need for a red light. Roper just got up on 2 wheels there for a moment, but he came back to ground safely. Shadows' car looks to be okay. It's 53, Flynn Johnson, 33, Logan Sharp just having a little battle on the infield. No, Shadows has pulled off, so 65, Aaron Jurgens. But out the front, Jared Wade, 85K. He's just got a very comfortable lead at the moment from 19M, Kerry Remnant. 28, Blair Eulenberg. He's coming under pressure now from Rebecca Barr. Then we go back to 218, Aaron Alderton. Jason Long starting to move forward. Todd O'Donnell. 7W, Shane Davis. He's recovered from the spin. So's 15W, Josh Prentice. Now Brett Nichols, 48N. He's another who's been to Wanganui this season. Got some track time. He's starting to move forward as well. But it's Wade still leads from Remnant, from Barr, from Eulenberg. Oh, it's 24, Zach West. Sledges into the wall, but he keeps going. That's good. Ton of pace on in this race. Still Wade leading, but he's going to run into lap traffic shortly. That may just give Remnant the chance to catch up a little bit, close that gap down. With 6 laps remaining, it'll be 5 this time around for Wade. As he crosses the start-finish line, Rebecca Barr's got through into 3rd place from Blair Eulenberg. She's now going out after 19M, Kerry Remnant. And just as we said it, Wade has just slowed a little bit. Remnant's up to, he's closed the gap down by 15-20 metres now, but he's coming under a lot of pressure from Rebecca Barr. Eulenberg sitting there in 4th. Then we go back to 218, Aaron Alderton, 1 NZ, Jason Long. Looking for Wade as he comes into the front straight. 3 laps to go this time around. He's still got a comfortable cushion over 34. Rebecca Barr, she's past Kerry Remnant. Blair Eulenberg still sitting there in 4th place. Then we go back to 218, Aaron Alderton. 1 NZ, Jason Long's in 6th place. In 69P, Todd O'Donnell. 48N, Blair. Brett Nichols, 15W, Josh Prentice. 17M, Murray Kitt starting to get up and do it as well. So it's going to be the white flag this time around for 85K. Jared Wade, past New Zealand champion. He takes the white flag, heads into turn 1 and 2 for the last time. He's got a little bit of a cushion. He's got a lap car behind him, and he should just be able to ease his way around the town bend, take the first win of the night. Here he comes, Jared Wade, 85K, takes the checkered flag ahead of Kerry Remnant. 28, Blair Eulenberg. Not sure what happened to Rebecca Barr there, but she's dropped right back in the field. She's going to come home in 7th place. Jason Long got up to 4th. 218, Aaron Alderton in 5th. 6th with Brett Nichols. 7th Barr. 15W, Josh Prentice. Unofficially in 8th. 69P, Todd O'Donnell. In 9th and in 10th place, unofficially 17M, Murray Kitt.
stow it, dig it, lift it, mow it, trim it, grind it, chip it. We hire it. Mix it, pour it, smooth it, finish it, saw it, clean it, nail it, polish it. 0800 24/7 rent. We hire it. 0800 24/7 rent. We hire it.
Jared Wade, that all came together just beautifully, didn't it?
Yeah, it did actually. I think we had a bit of bad luck before we lined up on the grid. We dropped an alternator and we don't have a spare one, so we've quickly managed. My brother managed to build one and get the car going, so we were lucky to probably make the grid. And yeah, battery's dead now, so we'll try and work on it with a second one. But perfect start, couldn't ask for any better.
Hell of a fast race.
Yeah, it is. And I was counting the laps down and I thought, geez, this is going a hell of a long time here, and the track's getting blacker and blacker out there. So yeah, by the time we come around next time, it's going to be pretty black.
You happy with how the car's going and everything's working for you?
Yeah, beautiful. But you know, qualifying 15 laps, you're like praying everything's going to hold together, and you're checking for noises and bits and pieces. So the car was brilliant.
Mate, well done. That's one in the bank, 2 more to go.
Yeah, exactly. So long way to go yet, but no, good start.
You realise if you win, get through to tomorrow night to get to the final, it's 40 kilometres of racing?
Yeah, exactly. So like I say, tonight 15 laps, and it felt like it out there. Like I say, I was counting them down, and I was pretty happy to see that white flag, so it was good.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Right in the middle of the pack, 2, Benji Sledden on grid 15, current World 240s champ. Just, yeah, class everywhere you look.
Yep, and he's been another one who's been super quick on the occasions he's been here this year. Another guy who knows his way around Ocean View is 557C, Darryl Wallace. Formerly raced out of Palmerston, now out of Christchurch. As the pace chute pulls off, the green flag's going to drop any moment. Away they go. And it's 5W Keegan Levine, 557C, Darryl Wallace. Oh, someone comes through the middle. It's Peter Rees. Takes Wallace out to the wall. There's a bit of a pile up behind him. It's not good for Sneddon. He had 67 Richard Hart sitting on his bonnet. He's got going again, but Hart still stopped there, and that's a red light. And that's why it went red. 67 very vulnerable there. 64 Jeremy Sinclair couldn't stop. Although there's no excuse really for seeing those red lights.
Excellent. I think
here it is on the replay for those that are watching at home. You watch Peter Rees come charging in there, takes Wallace out to the wall, and then there's that Carnage behind, and Richard Hart just about went over us.
Yeah, very, very lucky not to roll. And we've got another angle here for those watching the stream at home.
We have.
Incredible footage there from the Pits TV. And also going out through Speed Shift in America. Good coverage from them tonight.
Here's the big one is, Richard Hart.
Yeah, Richard Hart, very, very lucky.
He got a real shunt there. But he came back down to earth, and unfortunately he probably got pretty rattled too by that hit by the 64R car.
Peter Rees back in 6th place as they cross the line. Only the one lap completed, of course. So early days yet.
Yeah, well, they have got across the line, so they won't have to go back to their race starting positions. First lap has been completed. As the green light comes on, they get away. Richard Hart staying out there. That's good. He's going to be able to turn around and keep going. That's very good to see. But it's 5W Keegan Levine, 82S Hamish Booker, 32 Graham Barr, 2 NZ Peter Rees. As Barr pushed Booker out of the way, Rees comes up through to 2nd place. Great battle going on between Rees and Booker. Rees and Barr and Booker, Adam Broom, Thomas Sanaway getting forward, Jeremy Sinclair, and 94 William Humphreys, he's getting into the action as well. But Keegan Levine's got about a 15-20 metre advantage at the moment. Stretching that out, he's got clear track ahead of him. Graham Barr, Peter Rees, they're still having a terrific battle, the 2 veterans. 9B, Adam Broom, he's got up to 4th place. Here comes William Humphreys through the pack. He's up into 5th already from well back on the grid. Thomas Stanaway's there, he turns Booker around. 64 Jeremy Sinclair catches him, just gives the wall a bit of a tap. Darryl Wallace makes it through. Here comes Jack Myers through to the back of the field. And 85C Tom Cooper, he shunts Sinclair out of the way, pushes him out to the wall. No big pardons going on here. Oh, a big spin from Jack Myers. Coming down that back straight, he spins to the infield, comes out in front of Jeremy Sinclair. He's getting everybody's accidents tonight. the front, it's Keegan Levine. He's got a very handy advantage, almost the length of the straight. Now over Graham Barr and Peter Rees, nothing between them as they cross over the start-finish line. 94P, William Humphries is in 4th place, then Adam Groom, 9B, 87B, Thomas Stanaway. Then we go back to 88P, Jack Myers, 947P, Chris Collingwood, 85C, Tom Cooper, 282S, Phil Ogle, he rounds out the top 10.
Yep, just gone half race distance.
So Levine's into lapping territory now. He gets past Wayne Moss, gets past Michael Williamson. Moss has got a tyre rubbing, putting up a great shield of smoke. Still this battle between Rees and Barr going on. They're going at it hammer and tongs, side rail to side rail. William Humphries is starting to catch up on them though as they start to run into lap traffic on 85C Tom Cooper. He's spun out down at the town end. We'll just wait to see if he can get going again. Rees has managed to put some distance between himself and Barr, and here comes Humphries up the inside of Barr. Tries to turn him around. Goes up the inside. Takes a position into 3rd. But Levine's just running away with this from the front. Rees in 2nd. Humphries 3rd. Barr 4th. Quality at the top of this field. 87B, Thomas Stanaway.
Definitely a black line going down on that track, Tony. There's a lot of rubber going down on there. As it's still Levine out the front from Rees, and Humphries has moved his way up. Graham Barr, Thomas Stanaway, and Adam Groom. They make up the top 6 as they go past on this very black track at the moment.
2 laps to go as Keegan Levine crosses the finish line this time around, taking advantage of that pole position. He's got about a half a length of the back straight over Peter Rees. 94 William Humphries in 3rd place, 32 Graham Barr. Then we go back to 87 Thomas Stanaway as Levine gets the white flag. 1 to go. He's just got to keep his nose clean. He's in between a few lap cars there as he comes around that top corner. Comes around into the front straight now. He's going to take the win, take the 26 points on offer. Peter Rees going to come home in 2nd ahead of William Humphries, Graham Barr, Thomas Stanaway, Adam Groom, Jack Myers. Then we go back to 64R, Jeremy Sinclair, 471, Benji Sneddon. Terrific drive from him to recover in 9th position, unofficially 10th, 147K, Matt Nielsen. Well, no shortage of action that time, Alan.
No, there certainly wasn't. It was a great race. Graham Barr, I thought he was a bit unlucky. He was battling with Peter Rees for about 8 or 9 laps there. We'll grab the top 10 just as it goes a bit quiet. We'll grab the top 10 as they cross the line. Keegan Levine, as we saw, for Peter Rees. William Humphries in the 94, Graham Barr 32P. 67B was Thomas Stanaway. Adam Groom in the 9B from Jack Myers in the 88P. 64R, Jeremy Sinclair. Benji Sneddon in the 471 and Matt Nielsen in the 147, the top 10 as they cross the line.
Hi, I'm Scott Williamson and welcome to X Factor Cars. Family owned and operated with 2 locations, Invercargill and Cromwell. Specialising in everything V8 from Holden Ford, HSV, FPV, and with Southland's biggest selection of American muscle, we've got most bases covered. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Get the X Factor.
Big business or small business, we've got mobile solutions to give any size business an edge. Our regionally based account managers can scope your business and deliver to your evolving needs. Take control of your team's business mobiles with individual plans or shared data pools, along with solutions that offer increased control over device and data security and the flexibility to easily manage your team's mobiles and apps. Whatever your business, whatever your size, talk to your Spark customer lead or business hub today.
Thank you very much, guys. Yes, that's right. The heat winner from that most previous heat, 5W Keegan Levine, mate. Great opening account. Just another day at the office for you by the looks of it.
Yeah, you start off the front. You got to make the most of it, and got the win. So I'm pretty happy with that. But still 2 more to go. It could turn bad. So we'll see what happens.
Tricky conditions out there.
Yeah, the tracks are very slick. It's going to be pretty hard to keep it straight out there and not spin out, but we're all racing on the same surface, so hey, bring it on.
Awesome, mate. Well, the family was very wrapped for you, so well done and best luck for the next one.
Cheers, Billy.
Kerry Pajerski's got a gap in the field in front of him, so he may be able to use that to his advantage.
Just to note, their grid 7 should be empty out there, sorry. No, it won't be grid 7. There is an empty grid out there, grid 5, is it?
Yep. So they're all in their positions. We wait for the elite mechanical pace ute to pull off. Then they'll be in the hands of the starter. Green flags and green lights come on. Then they go racing. It's 31G. Gary Davis is going to get into the first one. Oh, Jamie Cooper's getting squeezed out to the wall. So's Gary Davis. His front end goes up the wall for a moment. 38, Zane Dykstra, he comes through. 85, Justin Roberts has got the lead, but he gets pushed out to the other wall by Carl Shearer. 51P, Darren Quirk, he's right up there. It's 38, the Dykstra car, and 717H get turned around by 81R. 15V, Jamie Cooper, he's sitting back there in turn 4. That car's not looking well. The car's down here on the front straight, get going again. Cooper doesn't seem to be able to fire that 15V car, but they've all got round and missed him. No, the red light comes on. Oh, away we go. 75, Carl Shearer, just a little bit slow. So Justin Roberts has got a run on him, puts a bit of a bumper into the back of Shearer, pushes him out of the way. Zane Dykstra's putting up a smoke screen on. 81V, Carl Holloway. At 32, Nicky Johnson. They've come together out of turn 2. Looks like Holloway's car's sitting up on Johnson's front wheel. Holloway manages to get himself down. Hopefully they can both get themselves free. Meantime, it's Shearer still leads from Roberts, from Quirk, from Davis, from Mosley. No, we've gone red. We've gone red. And the way that 32R car is sitting, looks like there might be some front end damage to that car. What do you think, Alan?
Yep, certainly looks to be the case there, Tony, doesn't it? It's, see like this track's catching a few of them out, being so slick.
Everyone's idling quietly there. Red lights are out. So we go green again. So 75, Carl Shearer leads. But he's got Justin Roberts right behind him. Darren Quirk sitting back there in 3rd place. Then we've got 19C, Malcolm Narthai, 37, Shane Denham. Alex Mosley starting to get pushed back in the field a wee bit. Wayne Hemi passes him, 3NZ. Simon Joblin, he's moving through, but he, Max Holloway has just a wee bit of a tap at him. Can't quite manage to turn him around. Oh, Shane Denham gets very loose with a little bit of attention from Wayne Hemi. He's running right up towards the wall, as is Holloway. But it's still all on at the front. 75S, Carl Shearer, he's managed to put the lap car of Matthew Pickard in front of him. Was 99N Trevor Lynham and 27S Phil Gargan spin. That's bad news for Justin Roberts. He ran into that accident that wasn't of his making, and he's just come to a complete stop. Trying hard to fire that car up again. Bit of unburnt fuel there by the look of it as Carl Shearer still leads. Oh, Wayne Hemi, big spin backwards onto the infield. Gathers it up again. He rejoins the field in behind Shearer, but Shearer is, he's got a very hand at the advantage at the moment. Malcolm Narthai, 19C, he's in 3rd place, 6 laps to go. Simon Joblin, 3NZ, in 4th place in 31G, Gary Davis, 37S, Shane Denham. But Shearer's got clear track in front of him, clear track behind him. A great big chunk of tyre comes off the 38 of Zane Dykstra. He's going to be running on just a rim shortly. Absolutely shredding that Hoosier. So Shearer leads from Quirk. 3NZ, Simon Joblin, he's got ahead of Malcolm Narthai now. 85, Justin Roberts has got going again, but he's a lap down. Gary Davis is chasing, but still Shearer leads. He's got a really handy advantage over Quirk. Joblin's trying to chase down Quirk, but I don't know that he's going to get there. 2 laps to go. It's going to be the white flag next time around for 75S Carl Shearer as he heads down the back straight. 51 Darren Quirk, he's driving a terrific race in second place. 3 NZ Simon Joplin in third. Malcolm Nartai just coming under a little bit of attention then from 27S Phil Gargan. As white flag comes out for Shearer. On, we've gone red again. Looks like that might be the 26W car of Alex Mosley stranded down there in the right in the apex of turn 4.
Car's frozen on the position, so they just go from where they are.
So we're running on the last lap.
Yep,
White
last
flags
lap at the
out,
moment.
white flags out, red flags out. Red flag will be withdrawn. Green lights come on. Carl Shearer's just got to get this car home. Oh, slow start from Darren Quirk. That gave 3 NZ Simon Joplin the chance to catch up, and he's putting a big chase on down the back straight, but as Shearer's going to come round, take the checkered flag. Keep an eye on the battle for second. Quirk's just going to get home ahead of Joplin. Malcolm Nartai, Gary Davis got past Malcolm Nartai on that last lap. Then 53V Sean Smith in 6th place. 15A Carl Pegg in 7th. 56V Kerry Pajerski in 8th. 95N Alex Hill, and heading into the top 10 right on that last lap, 81R Damien Orr. So we'll just run through those positions. Unofficially, Carl Shearer in first place, 75S from 51P Darren Quirk, 3NZ Simon Joplin, 31G Gary Davis, 19C Malcolm Nartai, 53V Sean Smith, 15A Carl Pegg, 56V Kerry Pajerski, 95N Alex Hill, 81R Damien Orr. They're your top 10 unofficially. We'll have that official result for you as soon as it's confirmed.
Carl Shearer, great win. Hard out the front, but you got a big lead and you hung on.
Yeah, it's pretty black out there, so it's pretty slippery, and looked like there's a few cars going around, so we're just doing what we had to do there, really.
Not really looking behind you, just keeping going forward. You got through that first corner nice and tidy.
Yeah, no, never look back after that. Just keep focusing on what's happening in front, and yeah, keep an eye on that turn 1 and 2.
That's about all you can do, isn't it? Just get going forward. You're from the front, you just had to run.
Yeah, that was my front grid for the night, so I got a lot of work to do for the other two, so you got to make the most of it while you're there, eh?
Yeah, you do indeed. Good luck, hey, great win, and just keep it rolling, eh?
No, cheers, Mindy.
Hi, Malcolm Nardo from Suck It Up. We specialise in hydro excavation in the Canterbury region, safe big methods around services. Also, we do septic tank cleaning, drain cleaning, CCTV of your pipes. If you want an excellent service, please check us out on Facebook.
Suck It Up Limited, 740 Marston Road, Christchurch. Call them 24 hours a day on 027 588 8809.
At Wholesale Tyres in Whakatane.
Need truck tyres? Wholesale Tyres. Good tyres, better prices, great people.
46W Ethan Levine. He's going to be a contender of this as long as he can get through that first corner safely. And certainly 25V Carl Burns. He's been a model of consistency here at Ocean View Family Speedway this season. Finishes a lot of races. Picks up a lot of points. Hopefully he's able to stay out of trouble on that first bend. So Dennis Black's got them all in their correct positions. So side-by-side pulls to the infield. Hayshute pulls off, green light, far away, Shane Millsop gets the jump. Harley Robb chasing him through. Millsop dives down to the inside, but he gets turned around sideways. Oh, there's a big shunt going on into the back end. Cars going everywhere. 10, Gavin McClinchy. Oh, look at him up on his nose, and can't quite see who that is over. And of course, Jamie Hemmy's right in the thick of that as well, pushing. Just one car's got to the finish line on that first lap. Here we go. Here's a replay. For the ones at home, Shane Millsop got turned sideways very, very early on in the piece as they go under the camera down at that bottom end. And there we go. Oh, we see the roof of Gavin McClinchy's car going up on the 71P car. Jamie Hemi coming in and giving McClinchy a bit of a push. There he goes. Up, up, up. Looked as if he was almost going to drive over the top of them, but they're just sitting there poised. Now, absolutely fantastic position that the pits cameraman has got there down on turn 1 and 2. Gives you a really great insight into the action that goes on in that corner. So it's going to take a moment to sort these guys out. The big tractor's going to have to shove the 10 car somehow out of there. Watch for the reds to go out. Everyone's pulling to the middle. Out go the reds. We go green away. Green again. Hemingway dives down to the pole line to stop the advancing Ethan Levine, and that lets the two Canterbury cars get through, Ward and Rob. Hemingway makes another dive. Ethan Levine's trying to pass him. 127G. Ethan Rees. He's up to 5th place already from well back in the field. Then 95.8 Gary Lonergan. 77 Scott Penn. 12 Bradley Kendall. Here comes 84 Hamish Barker. But it's Ward leads from Rob, from Levine, Hemingway, Rees, then Lonergan, Penn. Hemi back racing again, but back in the field. So Rob takes over from Ward in the lead, but there's nothing between them. They're holding out. 46, Ethan Levine. 99, Tom Hemingway. He's just dropping back a wee bit, and Ethan Rees just doesn't seem to be able to get a lot of pace on at the moment. As Ward passes Rob again. Oh, there's a big spin down at the southern end. 571 Jamie Hemi, 7N Ian Clayworth, both turned around. They'll wait till there's a gap in the traffic and hopefully both be able to point back in the right direction. Certainly Hemi's going. Clayworth goes as well, so no need for a red light. And then through all of that, 46 Ethan Levine's got through to the lead ahead of 991 Harley Rob, but Rob's coming back at Levine. They head down the back straight. Rob dives down under Levine, tries to slide him out of the way. Makes the pass. Jaden Ward, I'm sure he's going to try and push through. Todd Hemingway's right there as well. Oh, 7 Ian Clayworth spins. He catches Levine, and Levine's lost 2-3 places there as the two Christchurch cars get away from him. Ethan Rees has got up to 3rd place, then Levine in 4th, Hemingway in 5th, 77 Scott Penn, then we go back to 84 Hayden Barker, 25V Carl Burns, 25M Scott McEwen, 10A Gary Lonergan. But it's still the two Christchurch cars swapping places. 991C Harley Rob leads from 971C Jaden Ward, 127G Ethan Rees in 3rd place. Ethan Levine comes back, takes over 4th place from Todd Hemingway, but Hemingway's not having any of that. He goes back, tries to get the back bumper onto, tries to get his front bumper onto Levine's back bumper. Lots of passing going on, lots of tapping. As Ward looks, is he going to go down the inside of Harley Rob this time? We've got 4 laps to go this time around. Rob still leads from Ward, from Rees, from Hemingway, then Ethan Levine, Scott Penn, Hayden Barker, the 225, Scott McEwen and Carl Burns having a good battle further back in the field. As Rob and Ward tick off another lap, Ward's in the lead this time, but here comes Rob back down the inside. It's almost exhibition racing from these two at the moment. Slide jobs every corner. 2 to go this time around. Rob leads from Ward, from Rees. Levine's back into 4th place. Now Hemingway goes back underneath him again. Takes over 4th place. Hayden Barker's up to 6th. Then Scott Penn. Then the 225, Scott McEwen, Carl Burns. 12, Bradley Kendall. He's starting to become a little bit more prominent, and then he spins, hits the wall as the white flag's out. Watching them go down the back straight, and this time the two Christchurch cars are separated. 991 Harley Rob's got a good advantage now over 127G Ethan Rees. 971 Jaden Ward's going to come home in third place ahead of 46W Ethan Levine, 99M Todd Hemingway, 84S Hayden Barker, 77P Scott Penn.
Technical Welding Services Hamilton are specialists in the transit concrete mixer industry. From chassis drop-off to a full working concrete mixing, the team will take care of the job from start to finish. Full engineering services and general sheet metal work can also be undertaken. Need a quote? Call 07 847 2031 or visit our website www.techweld.nz. Technical Welding Services Hamilton, we are the experts.
We've got the 991C of Harley Rob, mate Harley. Looked like difficult conditions out there, but you managed to come away with it. Well done.
Yeah, no, she was tough coming from 4 in that one on the outside. We just had to try and do the best of what we could, and we come out with that rollover, sitting about 5th, I think, and then we just knuckled down and got to the front and had a good battle with the teammate Jaden, and we managed to pull one on him. It was good to get one under the belt, so we'll see what we can do for the next two.
1-2 for the Suck It Up boys. That must be a great confidence booster for you guys.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. It means, hey, there might be a couple of us in the final, so we'll be able to help each other.
Absolutely, that's what it's all about. Hey mate, great work and best of luck in your last two.
Sweet, cheers mate.
From here with the 971C, Jaden Ward, mate, pretty intense battle with your teammate up the front there.
You know, it was bloody good, eh? We were side by side for the majority of that race, giving each other enough room to make our moves, but no, it was good fun.
Obviously really difficult conditions out there, mate. Just talk us through how you handle that, because obviously it would have been like being on an ice rink.
That was just throttle control in that race. That track slick as, we're not nowhere near full acceleration on that track, eh? We're just half throttle to get around those corners, otherwise that rear ends to swing out on them.
And how are you feeling about proceeding so far? Obviously a strong result for your first one. What might the game plan be for the rest of the night?
Pretty much just keep it square. You got to drive smooth, smart in that first lap. You know, that first corner's catching a lot of people out. So I just think smart and take your time, I think, is the key to tonight. So yeah, we'll just take it as it comes.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for your time and best of luck in your next one.
Awesome. Thank you.
62P Adam Joblin, 52P Scott Joblin in this race, 581P Jordan Dare. Wow, there is some talent out there in this field. Right at the back, 9G Jamie Hamilton, he's got another rocket ship car. Lego Green, 5M, Elias Dyke, first race. James Kel's got a bit of a push on. Oh, and a big impact into the wall there for 351R Paul Vasey. But they've all survived. 4V Hayden Green gets turned around by Matty Wise. Now it's a big charge going into turn 3 and 4, but it's Dykstra still leads from Dawn. 46 Quinn Ryan, 144G Tim Ross, 98 Mark Costello, 58 Stefan Roygard, 126K Asher Rees. Boy, they are charging. 5M Elias Dykstra still leads. 19P Josh Dawn right there behind him as Dykstra runs out right by the wall. Dawn makes a pass, he takes over the lead. 351 Paul Vasey, he's going to pull to the infield. Oh, Dykstra's gone to the infield as well. Something's gone astray with that car, so 46B Quinn Ryan's in second place. Here comes lap record holder at Fast Lane Spares Ocean View Family Speedway, 126K. Asher Rees, 56K. Stefan Roygard, 98M, Mark Costello. Plenty of pace going on at the moment. 144G, Tim Ross is still there, but it's Josh Dawn, 19P leads from 46B, Quinn Ryan, 126K, Asher Rees, 58K, Stefan Roygard, 144G, Tim Ross, 66B, Randall Tarrant starting to make a move forward now as well. Hard racing from these guys. On a difficult track, but they're really pushing it hard. Josh Dawn leads. Asher Rees is up into second place now, ahead of Quinn Ryan. Rees right down on the pole line there is 77. Cameron Jurgens spins around. That forces Dawn to take evasive action, and that's all the invitation Asher Rees needed to jump into the lead. And we've got red. Oh, we've got a car on its side. It's 581 Jordan Deere.
Yep, turn one victim.
Yep. He won't be getting married at first sight now, will he?
No, certainly will not. I'll tell you what, that's probably that slick track, Tony, that's caught them out there. He's just gone in there. There's a couple of them gone in there before before Jordan did. They just got caught out by the slick track, didn't they? And it just gets slippery, it gets sideways. That was a car. In fact, that was the 26 of Vickery coming back down after a half spin that basically caught Jordan Deere out, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Here it is again. He had Dylan Marshall, 57, on his
of course, Jordan
tail to Deere. Vickery half spun. Deere goes over his front end and then just gently rolls over onto his side with Vickery pushing.
Of course, that's the offset side too, isn't it? So it's heavier on that side. It was once he was going up and facing that way.
Once he's up to the point of balance.
Yeah.
So we'll watch those red lights now. The Deere car, looking a bit wobbly as it's getting towed to the centre of the infield. So I think we're back now. We've had a technical glitch, but that's been solved. Thank you very much. And we're back in business. Pits TV are doing a great job here covering this meeting to the world. We are absolutely loving bringing you the commentary from up in the box here at Fastlane Spares, Ocean View Family Speedway for the Elite Mechanical New Zealand Superstock Championships. This is Heat 1 for Group 5, the Display Associates groups. As we go green again, it's Asher Rees, 126K lead from 19P. Josh Dawn, Quinn Ryan, 46B in third place. It was a real scramble. Ryan gets shuffled back. Stefan Roygard's got through into second. 98 Mark Costello's following him through too. Here comes 66B Randall Tarrant. He's having a terrific race as well. 46 Tim Ross, 144G Tim Ross. He gets pushed out of the way by 46 Quinn Ryan. Ryan's battling back after that bit of a push as Bundy Hislop takes Matty Wise and Ron Ty out to the wall. Wise left facing backwards. Rees ticks off another lap. 6 remaining. 5 laps to go this time around over the start finish line. Rees continues to lead. Certainly not going to threaten his lap record tonight, but that's not what it's about. It's about finishing as all. Scott Myers goes around there. When the track traps somebody as experienced as Scott Myers, you know, it's hard going out there. Asher Rees though continuing to find some good ground. Back behind him, 98P Mark Costello's in second place from 66B Randall Tarrant, 46B Quinn Ryan, 19P Josh Dawn, 58K Stefan Roygard. He's got shuffled back. No, he's as they reset on the lap. Roygard in 8th place. As Dawn's he's had some trouble up at that top end. Going to be 2 laps to go for Asher Rees, 126K. Chasing him hard, 98 Mark Costello. Oh, he hits the wall hard down at the southern end as Quinn Ryan comes through into second place. Then we got 9G, Jamie Hamilton. He's made a huge charge from the back of the field. White flags out, last lap. So it's Rees from Ryan, Costello, Jamie Hamilton, Scott Joblin, Randall Tarrant, Adam Joblin's making a move as well. Asher Rees comes over the line, takes the checkered flag. takes the heat win. Quinn Ryan comes home in second. 98M Mark Costello third. 9G Jamie Hamilton in fourth place. 52P Scott Joblin in fifth. Sixth place 66B Randall Tarrant. Seventh 62P Adam Joblin. Eighth 57H Dylan Marshall. Good drive from the young fellow. 26K Mick Trickery came home in ninth. And in 10th place 87V Shane Carroll.
Yeah, Cherie's hard racing out there. It's slick, it's quick, and it's challenging.
Oh, definitely all those combinations there, and it makes for an interesting racetrack.
Just the goal was just you worked your way to the front, and it took some work, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely took some work. I didn't expect to get there that early in the heat, but obviously a few other failures with other cars made our job a little bit easier, but definitely a challenging track.
Asher, what can you do to the car over the next few heats? I know it's a bit slick, you're happy to win, but what are you going to do to the car in the next little bit?
Oh, we're going to give it some more side bite, tighten it up a bit. It's just still loose as it sits, but we're happy.